Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring. We're gonna pick up right where we thought we were gonna end off last video and go right into the DLC. I'm not planning on doing too much in here immediately, but I want to do some levels, or I should say some bosses, and then we're gonna get some weapons and go level them up. So in order to level them up, I might need to go get a smithing stone bell bearing or two. I just don't feel like looking up what bell bearings I might need, and that sucks. For the weapon, because I know I'm going to use this weapon, I'm 90% sure I know where to get it. So, we're just going to go grab it real quick, and we will see what we need once we got it. If the area is too tough to even get through, then there's not really much point in worrying about trying to get them smithing stones and runes and stuff to level it up. So first, we're gonna go down here. We're not gonna fight this guy. We're just gonna grab Scud Tree Fragment that is down at the bottom. Should be one in the church down here. And then we'll go up top and we'll get the map and the Scud Tree Fragment in that little ruin that we passed by. Turned right instead of going to. Ignore the flaming pup. Alley-oop. Oof, that's a lot of damage to me. Let's see. We do a decent amount of damage to him. That's what I was afraid of. Big area attacks. We can take that guy out. We're gonna do exactly that. Yes, we can already boost up our strength, but this one night isn't gonna be that big of a difference. And I kinda think you get an item for getting this one, so he might not respawn. Other guys in here will. I don't think he does. Oh crap. I never put my turtle shield back on. I was about to switch over and try and block, and that wouldn't have worked out very well. No, we will go in with this. I would like to use 1 or 2 lion's claws on him before we bring out the shield. So, get in, grab those. It's not much, but it's something. Go in for 2 lion's claws. Like to get 2 actual lion's claws. There we go. Heal up. Go and swamp. Yes, you do. Doesn't look like he wants to fight. So instead, I'm just gonna go steal this from these guys. Fine. And then go back over. Put these ones on the edge of the cliff, grab what they're protecting, and head up and get the map, like we said. I don't think they're protecting a treasure chest. Should just be that. Thought there was some flames of mesmer on the ground or some crap. Holy heck. They do a lot of damage. Going back to the last site of Grace. So I can use that scud tree fragment. That just tells you, yeah, I thought so. I wanted to make sure. That just tells you that those boost up your strength and defense compared to the enemies around you here. And the other ones boost up your Spirit Ash's strength and defense compared to the enemies around here. Back up to what they would normally do outside of this world. So once you're at max strength again, and you are golden, but you have to get back up to there. And it takes pretty much until the end of the DLC to get to max, but you can get pretty close beforehand. So we'll run around this episode just gathering stuff up. Just like we did in the first episode or two of a normal run. And then, let's see what's exactly in here. Just fireflies. And then we will go and fight some stuff. I knew I was going down. I had just hoped that I could get out of there beforehand. And I don't think I did. I think my souls are still going to be inside of that tent. That sucks. But we'll see. Anything over here? Nope. Okay. Alley-oop. I thought so. I just wanted to be sure that that was not the way down. It was not. That should be the dragon zone. I don't remember what it's called. That is where we do Egon's quest and we fight Baal. Baal the Dreadful. Where we're going, we're gonna fight the third sister, I think. Rena. Or is it Rolana? I think it's Rolana. Let's grab this ash. Make our spirit ashes a little stronger too. And get those tutorials knocked out the way in the first episode as well. Because that shit can get very annoying very quickly. Let's go see what's over here. Because I feel like I remember coming back and fighting these guys. That one in particular. And it got away. Cheeky little bastard. That's a-okay, because now I can just beeline straight towards my rune mark. Kind of makes me wish that I got the grace point at the back of that tiny little village that I just passed, so I'll get that this time. And the map, so that we can see what the hell we're doing. Ignoring that guy, though. I ain't doing the flippy-doo-bull. Not about it right now. Let's get that map. Talk to ghost guys at the end. Grab whatever this is. Ooh, the big crackpots. Yep, we need those. Alley-oop. Not getting away this time, buddy. Okay, that was a scud tree fragment. I thought so. Gotta heal. Couldn't get away from the skull. The dogs are always too fast, and the skull was just a little too quick. But this time we're also not running in with the strict thought of trying to get to the dude with the jar on his head first. I can actually go about this normally this time. And when you're not focusing on the one enemy that doesn't damage you, how easy it becomes to clear out the rest of them. Some would say that that would be common sense. Those people do not work with FromSoft. Not like everything has to be easy, guys. Not every tiny little thing has to be super difficult to get. Every tiny important thing. We trust nothing here. Grab all the items, because I think there's another Shadow Tree fragment up here. Don't remember. Could be wrong. Could be right. We're gonna figure that out. Item. Hey ho. Hey, I said gimme. While I kept walking. Nothing up here. That's a fun slide just to tempt me, but pretty sure trying to go down that will end in your death. So let's not. And instead, let's go here. Item. Like fireflies. What's this? Ooh, nickel fork. We like it about nickel forks. That's nice. And what, pray tell, else is over here? I want to say a whole lot of nothing. I think I gotta run back up the path that I was on before to get back to the top part. There ain't no shortcut up here. No way over. That's easy. Other than running back over here. Sure, you can get through it pretty quickly on Torrent. But still. No secondary path up. Kinda sucks. There's no item up there, right? Not crazy. No item. Okay. No item over there. It should just be get me off Torrent so I don't fall off that ledge. That item. Alley-oop. Now I don't think you can make this jump. Oh, darn it. So close. I wanted to try. Oh my gosh. The delay always aggravates me too. I press X very quickly after I fall off, but they don't let you. It just delays for a solid minute. Grab. And then it lets you jump. Let's go in here, get what's in this area. I think it's some sort of talisman. I think all of these give you a talisman. Yeah, the Blade of Mercy. Look around out there. I don't think I'm missing anything, but I could be. I don't see no items to get. So, I'm gonna do the dumb thing. Jump on over here. Walk all the way up this. I say dumb thing because I severely doubt there is anything up top here. This feels way too close to glitchy. But we're doing it. Gone. Yeah, that's enough runes to go back for. Okay, back on track. Let's chuck this in here. Let's do that. So we got that a little leveled up now too. And then we want to head here, I'm pretty sure. I think there's a little path right here that allows you to divot over to this side, chuck back up here. So that's where we're heading, because we want to get onto the other side of that bridge and down to the forge to the right. I believe that is where my hammer is. Wait, why did I not come back at this side of Grace? Oh, dumb me for picking the wrong one. I totally should have spawned myself there. But it is what it is. Can't change that now. And yeah, that's our direction. We want to go there. I just want to double check this little monument right here. See if there's an item. Which there is. That is useful. Nope, just a blade. I mean, it is useful, yeah, sure, but it's not what we want. Over there. It is not possible to make that jump. Could go the way across the bridge, but I'm pretty sure we will have to fight something if we do that. And could probably take it on, but oh, we have to take it on. I was gonna say, if there's a second path, we should take the second path. Swivel past everything we didn't need to fight, but that is not what the game has planned. Let's go talk to Needle Knight Letta first, then. I don't know if I think they only move after you beat people, but is that an item? Nope. But just in case they move after you explore a certain amount of area, I want to go make sure they are set. And we get this grace point. I think another scud tree fragment too. Yeah, buddy. Grab that.
Ah, you're that tarnished. Guided there by kind. I am Freya. In battle, you can be sure I'll hold my own. Oh, another thing. Did you speak to our dour little... If you've yet to do so, haven't you find more of them dotted about these lands? They are Mikola the Kind's footprint. If you've yet to do so, assuming you intend to trip...
Fie, another. Then, as that woman would surely say, but understand. Your kind, the Earth Tree, is my people's enemy. I believe Mikola's apologies, but never will I see your kind as worthy. And yet my oath I cannot overlook. If Mikola it is whom you would seek, then comrade, these are the sites of the crosses I found. I urge you, follow after Mikola, as long as you abide by his footfalls. I urge you, as long as you...
We'll kill you, Hornsent. I do not believe we're doing the path that we will help him.
Share his map of crosses, assuming you intend to trace kind Mikola's path. If you've yet to do so, assuming you...
I think we're gonna do the path Sir Ansbach and whatever Mr. Sleepy Guy's name is. I can't remember him. But Sir Sleep and Sir Ansbach, they shall be the two that we will be following the quest and helping to get to the end. You might be able to get Hornsent to help you if you were on that side. We'll try it, but I feel like Hornsent follows Letta no matter what. Could be wrong. I did platinum this game, so if there's any chance of that being the opposite thing, and you can get Hornsent to get on your side, that's probably what we're doing. But we'll figure it out.
You must be the Tarnished. I am Ansbach. But now, like you, another soul. I'm hardly the steady hand I once was, which is why I have chosen to dedicate myself to discern Tender Miquela's ultimate purpose. I'd rather not volunteer service to a new master. May I, 6 crosses, identical to this one, they are akin to Tender Miquela's footprints. If you discover any more crosses, be certain to tell me. Just what kind Miquela is doing. If you discover any, be certain to tell me. I presume you, just what kind of...
Hello there. Together, we together. For Miquela, many things we have found.
You already know about them. I'm just buying that to have it.
Goodbye.
Oop. And because I'm pretty sure you had to buy at least something from him to get him to talk to you.
For you. Lady, things bring I for you.
So,
Things.
we'll talk to him.
Goodbye.
Buy as many things as we can from him.
Many things.
So I think eventually he'll tell us about the Forager Brood.
I like for you. Things bring. Goodbye.
Guess he doesn't want to tell us about them now. We might have to wait until we fight the first boss and then come back to him. And he'll tell us about the Forager Brood. Oop. I had enough for another blessing upgrade. And you keep doing that as much and as often as possible. Because the more damage we can take, the better. We'll go up there soon. I want to go do the other spots first. And then we'll come back for this section here. I think. Yeah. I think you can jump down from here too. So that would be a good option. But that's only think. I don't remember if it's right there or if it's all the way down here that you have to jump down from. And if it's down there, then obviously we have to wait until we get to that point. Wrong button. And I might be able to cruise around a majority of the map in this episode. It just takes a lot of time to get from point A to point B. Okay. We're gonna come back to fight him after we got some stuff. So let's go get a couple more scud tree fragments. Let's get the weapon we want to get. And then we'll come back and fight that guy. Not that I want to be overpowered, I would just rather not die in 2 hits. Ever. From any enemies. Just at the strength we're at. The only other option on that front is to be overpowered. We'll go over there once we get our map up here. Right? Yeah, it's up here. Heal up, start dodging. Oh, I grabbed that. Come on. There we go. I guess we can leave most of the areas like this alone. So I do want to go through them. We're here for a certain purpose right now. Fragments. And weapon. I believe that is the forge. Nothing there. I'm not gonna fight the ones out front. Pretty sure the groups out here are actually tougher than just about everything you're gonna face inside. So, running past them, get on over to the entrance of this thing and get in there quickly. We definitely got enough time, so let's go through this real quick. Fingers crossed that this is where I think it is. If not, then I will cry myself to sleep. Not. I'll just have to look up where exactly the weapon I'm looking for is. And we'll come back for it when that time comes. Oh yeah. We're definitely in the clear now. I was way higher level than this the first time I came through. And these guys were almost one-hit KOing me with a single slap because of the amount of scud fragments I had. So, just gotta take it carefully, but we got this. I don't even think I have to fight this guy. I'm just trying to be cautious. There we go. Trying to be very cautious where I can find my item. Smithing stones, which I'll take. Gimme, gimme, gimme. But that is not what I thought was gonna be there. And I was oh, hiccup. I was running. I didn't think it would fall quick enough to get me while I was running. That's not the way down, is it? No, I gotta lower the pipe first. No lava. Okay. That for sure felt like it was about to be a trap. One of them was gonna fall on my head immediately after I picked it up. That's the ladder down. We don't really have to take the ladder, it just takes time. We're gonna run over here. Grab that. Cookbook 13. I mean, like, hot ham. Skipped over a couple of numbers there, but I'll take it. Grab that. Keep it moving since I hear blobs. I don't want them falling on my head. Let's see if we have to kick this ladder down. Nope. This lever. And grab these items. And then we'll go back on in. So we still have the lower floor to clear out, which we could have done from in there, but I'd rather go in from inside since I'm pretty sure there's another big guy down there inside. Yep, right there on the left. And I don't feel like accidentally backing up and fighting two of them at the same time. These guys suck. I'd have wanted that because I found a one heal. Still have two more of them left to fight, I'm pretty sure. At least two more. It's probably like four, because there's usually two at the top of these lava pillar things that I just lowered down to get all the way up here. But I think there's going to be another one behind a corner down there, and then there's the other one that we saw sitting down by where we turned around. So that's a lot of them to fight. Just one heal. Go on over here, get that. Check over here. Now let's get rid of this guy who was chucking a spear at me. This one hits a lot harder than the other one we just fought. It seems like not a lot harder, but harder. That ain't fun. There we go. Play down. Get back and charge up. And get your heavy attack to hit crystal. It should knock him down. One swing. But it can be a little difficult since they totally move towards you. Grab that. Grab all that. And let's go get what I think is over here. Get as much back as we can. I'll grab. Roll on out of that. Hot ham. Should have just grabbed the item. We got that one and the one that's over in the corner left to get down below. They respawn, so we have to try not to aggro the other one. Get over there and get him quick. Quick enough. Jump. Jump. Get that one. There's another blob, yep. Don't need it following us. Start off with the big hits. Keep them coming. Oh my gosh. It's the improper dodging. Keep not timing it right. I dodge right after I'm ready rather than waiting. Because I was sitting there like pressing circle, looking at my character ready to get up. When I'm like, I shouldn't really be dodging. Like a frickin' idiot. Well, let's do this again. Get rid of both of them. That wasn't a white blip, was it? No. And that didn't look like one either. Let's just double check, yeah. Because everything in here drops smithing stone. Back him away. Grab that. Get him again. And then we'll back up and heal. Cautionary heal. I just want to get a little further away from those walls too. Nice. We just gotta take it a lot more cautiously than I normally do. We can grab everything over here. I'm gonna get rid of that guy. That ain't allowed. Grab that. Grab that. Oh, it's not the right weapon. Crap. Well, guess I'm gonna have to look up exactly which one has my hammer. Wasn't it? I'm pretty sure you only get one weapon in each one of these things. The next reward is going to be an ash or something. Not hammer. Yes, I was. I'll take it. I very well could have been the devil. But luckily, I was standing at the right angle right under him, so just swung and missed. I'll take it. I will freaking take it. Up, grab that, get rid of this guy. That ain't happening, buddy. And then we get our actual reward. Our hammer! I was wrong in the best way possible. I will take it. That is my favorite weapon. Oh, the fun we will have. The bonkening. It shall begin. Oh, joy I feel in my gut. Let's go. Level up that bonk device. Bonkiful device. Bonkalicious beauty. Just wanted to make sure there was no items lying around here. But now you can press R1 to go back to the normal map. Warp on over. And level up your glorious items that you just got. We're gonna be wasting all these runes on. Cause, joy. That's a bonkable device. We need 20 faith. We can make that work. Bonkalicious definitions. We gon' make that crazy. We gon' level that shit up to level 8. Okay. It kinda sucks. I was so close. We almost just one goad leveled that up to max. But still, bonkalicious death. Bonkalicious death. Bonkalicious death. Death. We can raise faith up by using one of these, can't we? Where's a little faith to help out? That's all we got. Can only use that. But that's still 5 levels. How many do we got? Wait a minute. 112. Take. I need to get that off of my equipment. Yes, that is what I was thinking. I was like, I didn't take that off. But is it gonna matter that much? Yes. Yes, it does. What would we like instead? Maybe this for now? No. We go back to you. Physical damage negation all the way. And then go back and double check. We need that at 20. So if we... no runes. Oop. If we take 5 off of intelligence to get that back down to 18. And maybe no, because I want 5 on endurance. Definitely need to keep what I got in strength and strength. We can't afford to get rid of that. So okay. We will very shortly be using that weapon, but I can't quite use it just yet, because I could take it off of intelligence, but I do kind of want to keep stuff on intelligence for law of regression. It's a very useful thing. We won't have to have any cures at that point. And actually, we're not going to get that. I don't need it. we'll be getting a weapon later that'll allow us to use both of those at the same time anyway. We'll take the spear. So although I'm gonna have to cut a decent amount of that out, I think that's still a half decent area to end this episode off at. We will be picking up Inside the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC in next episode. And we'll continue grabbing a couple of Shadow Tree fragments. I think there's one over here. I think there might be two. There might be one inside of this. And then there's one over here, I'm pretty sure, that I always have to go back for. So that's now beaten into my brain. And then we'll run over here, get what's at the top of the tower. And we'll see if we can explore a little more of the map now that I have a little bit more of an understanding of the map this time around. I didn't get exactly how layered it was my first route, so I really just cleared each spot before I opened up new maps and just cleared out everything on each map, like you should do in a game. But I might be able to pretty much get the map uncovered. So we'll do that. Grab what we can around the map with that. And then we'll go back to the beginning and fight our way through it. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like any of this content. And comment down below what you'd like me to do in this game, or any other games you might want me to play. And I will see all y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!